ready.
Oh, there it
Knock it out of
is.
the park, baby.
Yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. We're so glad you're tuning in here. Later with Jason Suel, Season 2. We're in the heat of June right now. Right, band? How's it going, huh?
Smoking hot, baby.
Smoking hot. Hey, we're happy to have you along as well. This is going to be a fun show. Check it out. We have Kaylee Calloway, an up-and-coming young musician, is coming by the studio to play us some songs. We have our friends Ryan and Jenica Schwartzman all the way in from L.A. They flew all the way here just to be a part of this show, which we're stoked about. The chef, Matthew Cooper, opening a restaurant in downtown Bentonville. He's dropping by the studio to cook us up something really sweet. And then I just want to point out another special lady who's joining us on the show, calling the shots today as our stage manager. Our great friend, Rebecca Champagne is here, everybody. Rebecca Champagne. And the band has cooked up a little something nice for Rebecca, a little song. Let's hear it, boys.
Rebecca Champagne.
She's so bubbly.
It sounds like a commercial for Rebecca Champagne's life, everybody.
That's
Awesome.
my new ringtone, too, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Available on
recorded it?
iTunes.
Just did, yeah.
99 cents.
Hey, let's check in with our chef over here. I'm traveling over here to see Matthew Cooper. Hey, Matthew, how's it going, man?
Great, sir. How are you?
Good. So, a little bit of a... Oh, my gosh, what happened?
I just had to get dressed up.
I like what you've done there with your neck attire. So for our viewers that don't know, Matthew and I actually grew up together. His father was the pastor of the church that we grew up in down in South Arkansas in Camden. And I can remember so many stories, which I won't bring up right now,
Yeah, don't do that.
of us hanging out as kids. And now you're here. You've traveled all over. You've done a lot of cooking in places in the world. And now you're here in Northwest Arkansas, and you're opening a restaurant in Bentonville. Tell us a little bit about your restaurant.
Yeah, so it's the old sanctuary space, downtown Bentonville, right off the square. We're going to be focusing on lots of local produce, seasonal fish and seafood, some which I've brought here today. And then it's going to be really amazing and rustic and kind of bring a classical approach that the area might not have seen in quite some time. And it's more of a family, casual atmosphere, and it's got 3 separate levels.
Yeah.
It's got an upstairs beer garden, a downstairs beautiful sanctuary, we call it the sanctuary space. That's kind of the dining room, and we have a downstairs speakeasy bar that's for late night. So it really focused on craft cocktails, and it's really going to help elevate the already existing culinary scene in Bentonville.
Yeah, great. So much going on with the culinary scene in Northwest Arkansas. I'm excited about your restaurant opening. What's happening here today? What are you cooking for us?
So I brought some really good mussels and clams, and we're going to make kind of my take of a classic bouillabaisse today with lots of saffron, garlic. I got some spring onions, some green garlic, some chives from the local farmer market today that I picked up to kind of tie everything together, and we're going to make it nice.
Great. So you're going to be cooking right here while we're interviewing people. The band's here. Rebecca's here. Everybody stick around. We'll be right back for more with Later.
Relationships. I've got them all figured out.
I need to talk to you about the Penske account. Now, we have a lot of work to do on this account, so I need you to be really, really focused on what we discussed last week. Now, we had a meeting with the Penske representatives 2 weeks ago. They were expecting some type of proposal last week, which we
You know, the
just
other day at
didn't
lunch,
get
I was
through.
thinking to myself,
And
we ought
what
to
I
be able
need-
to track our time with our phones.
That would be a possibility, but we really need to focus on this
You know how
Penske
handy that would be?
situation because they are not.
Imagine it, out on the golf course, hitting the balls with a client. Hey, I'm with John Atkinson.
Well,
I
the
need to
Penske,
clock in.
The Penske
boom,
group
boom,
needs this
boom.
information.
Hello, phone.
And you said that you would have
I need to
it for
clock
me
in.
completed last
And
week, and it was
booyah.
almost done, but they
I'm
needed some
clocked
more
in.
information.
It's tracking my time.
And I need for you to really be focused on what we're trying to get accomplished with this specific account. Now,
Our time tracking
If you could-
software just drives me bananas. How many times am I at my desk? I have to be at my computer to clock in to let people
we are
know.
not talking about tracking time. We're
I
talking
can't
about the
remember what I
Penske
was
account
doing at
right
noon
now.
at the end of the day. I'd lose time.
Will, can you focus on what we're trying to discuss here?
I'm trying to discuss our time clock that's not
but
working for
we
me.
need to be focused on the Penske account. All
See,
right. So
I've been
if
looking
you
on
could
my
go
phone,
back
and I
through
think
your
I've counted at least 55 applications on here. It can't be that hard to put one together.
No, I imagine it can't be. But that is not what we're discussing here.
In fact, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's a little dog.
Are you listening to anything that
And
I'm
you
saying?
watch the dog, and after a while, he starts licking the screen.
We are not concerned about the dog. We are concerned about losing this account if you don't pull
It's a
through.
riot. Oh, man, look at you, crazy dog. Still got nuts in my teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kaylee Calloway.
Sometimes there is a moment of hesitation. That moment you have to be brave. You gotta be fast before it's too late to go back. Gotta be brave, whatever you do. Stand up strong, don't let anything bring you down. Keep on trying till you get it right. Sometimes you just gotta be brave. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Sometime you might have to be brave today. Think and keep on trying. Never ever give up. You just gotta be brave. Gotta be brave, whatever you do. Stand up strong, don't let anything bring you down. Keep on trying till you get it right. Sometimes you just gotta be brave. Oh, wow, oh, wow. You just gotta be strong. You just gotta be strong. Gotta be brave, whatever you do. Stand up strong, don't let anything bring you down. Keep on trying till you get it right. Sometimes you just gotta be brave. Oh, wow, oh, wow.
But it's raining on our bayou tonight.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. Later with Jason Suel. Rebecca Champagne is here. Rebecca Champagne is here.
Rebecca Champagne.
She's so bubbly.
Yes, that's it.
I just changed that around.
I like how you-
It's the remastered, rearranged version.
It's the totally unplugged version, apparently.
Exactly.
Yeah, sounded good to me. So there's a lot happening here. Matt Cooper, talk to us.
smells
It
like a
smells
lot's
delicious.
happening.
I know. Come on.
That's what we've
Talk
done.
to us.
Is we've got all the green garlic, the shallots, the regular garlic, the spring onions,
Regular.
and we've sweated those all real nice.
Sweaty.
Sweaty them.
Sweaty
you know.
regular garlic.
And then we've added some beautiful Spanish saffron
Beautiful.
and deglazed it with some nice rosé, and we're letting that come down and all those flavors kind of meld.
down.
And then we're gonna take some nice
Calm
tomato
down.
sauce and bring it up and butter
Bring
it
it up.
Nice
out,
tomato
Butter it out.
steam it up.
Preach.
Buttery.
The whole studio smells like garlic right now, which is fine. It's great.
It's great.
So good.
So your restaurant, right? I hear a rumor, and you can tell me if this is true or not, that everything that you prepare there is going to be gluten-free. Is that right?
That is true, actually. I have recently, I think it was, and all the Italian chefs I've trained under are probably rolling over in their graves right now, but over the past few years I've developed celiac, or have been celiac the entire time. I've just denied it
Right.
for a very long time, and I cannot do it anymore. So, and basically all that transfers to is gluten-free. Is we're not going to be doing bread service, but we'll make all our own gluten-free pastas, gnocchi, and spatula and things like that, you know. So you're not going to really tell the difference except for just bread service, you know.
Right.
It's so and it translates to, you know, primarily everything's fresh. It's clairvoyant, not clairvoyant. That's a good word. Clairvoyant.
Yeah, I'm a clairvoyant, by the way.
Psychic,
First
just
clairvoyant
like that.
restaurant
Right.
in Bentonville.
I know they're gonna
Exactly.
know what you want
I
before
knew
you
you
order.
were going to say that.
Yep.
It's just like honest food. So, you know,
Yeah.
the ingredients, you know what's in everything. We're not
Yeah, sure.
hiding anything from you, and not that anyone else is. It's just, but when it's gluten-free, nothing's processed. It can't be, because I have to know where everything comes from, because people it's a serious issue.
Right, sure it is.
So.
Yeah, and you're gonna be sourcing a lot local.
Yeah, we're going to be working, of course, with a lot of local produce people.
Right.
And then, since I'm from the West Coast as well, we're going to be working with a lot of fresh seafood, boat caught.
Yeah.
So we know the boats. We know a seafood guy in Bentonville that's going to bring those straight from the boats, straight to our doorstep within 2 days. So we'll be eating the freshest seafood around. So.
Wow, that's amazing, and I cannot wait to try some of this a little bit later on the show. It smells absolutely delicious. So, are you excited about it?
I'm so excited.
Are you guys excited about it?
Yes.
Awesome. Audience, we're excited about it. Stick around. Right after this, we've got a young lady, musician, up-and-coming musician, Kaylee Calloway, coming to talk to us about her aspiring to have this amazing musical career. So stick around right after this, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to Later. Joined in the studio now with Kaylee Calloway. Kaylee, one of my favorite students, because I've worked with you in that capacity before. I've been a director for you. So talk to me, from an early age, I think performance has just been in your blood, isn't it? When did you start performing?
I started performing with my guitar and singing when I was 9 or 10, like out in public.
And are you a self-taught guitarist, or?
No.
No, you had lessons.
Yeah, I had lessons.
Great. Who did you take lessons from?
Melody Griffins? I don't know.
Yes. Okay, we'll say Melody or
Melody.
Melanie. Really great guitarist in the area, everybody. Yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Absolutely cool. And so you said you started at 9 or 10 playing publicly in front of people.
Yes.
Where were you?
I was playing at the farmer's market
Okay.
on Saturdays.
Right. So if people were here a few years ago, they could have caught you at the farmer's market playing your guitar. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'd play for an hour.
Yeah, an hour. You would play for an hour.
Yes.
I would be lucky if I could play for 8 minutes. I'm going to say that's like 3 songs of mine, and that's about all I got. But you played for an hour on the farmer's market. That's awesome. And you do other performing as well, right? You're interested in acting,
Yes.
both on the theater, on the stage, and on film.
Yes.
So talk to us about any of those experiences that you remember.
Well, I was just in a show at Artside Theater called The Little Princess,
Right.
and I played a girl named Sarah Crew, and she was the little princess, and it was really fun.
Now, Sarah, what was her story? Like, what's the character you were playing?
It takes place in 1889 and in England, and she is this really rich girl. She's really nice though, she's really sweet, and so she's sent to a boarding school because her father's an officer in the army.
Right.
And so she doesn't have a mother because her mother died, which is sad. But so she's at her boarding school, and then on her 13th birthday, she gets word that her father dies.
Mm-hmm.
And so he lost all of his money, so she has to become a maid. And in the end, she does get all of her money back.
Oh, she
'cause
does.
it was just
Happy
lost.
ending.
Yeah.
So you can go all the way from playing like 1800s English girl to playing at the farmer's market with your guitar. So you're very versatile, I would say, as an actor. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a pretty versatile young actor.
Get to do a British accent for the little princess?
Yes, I did.
Can we hear it now?
What should I say?
Say
Crikey! Say crikey!
crikey, I guess.
What is that word?
You're the best interview we've
Is
ever had.
that a real word?
Say, I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here.
Oh, nice. That's great. Nice job. Yeah, so you're playing your guitar and you're playing by yourself, right? And you were telling me that this summer you are going to be learning from some other professionals in the area. Talk to me about that.
Yes, Big Bad Gina, a local band, has asked me to sit in with them at a house concert over the summer. So
Nice. So you're going to be learning from Big Bad Gina. And you write songs as well as perform them, right?
Yes.
So what's the song you're going to be, the song we just heard, I guess, the song we just heard, right? Brave. Talk to me. How long has that song been something that you've been playing, and where was your motivation to write that song?
I wrote it when I was 10, I think, and it was in the summer, and I wrote it because my little sister started choking one time, and I had to go call 911, and I thought I was really brave about it.
It does. It takes a lot of bravery to have to call. Don't you think?
I hung up on 911 though, because I kind of freaked out.
You hung up on 911?
Yeah, I didn't say anything, and then I just hung up.
They were like, 911, what's your emergency? And you just hung up?
I was just too freaked out.
Never mind.
I was like, oh.
High five.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. So, yes, Kaylee, thanks so much for coming by the studio, for performing for us, and for talking to me. We hope to see you in the headlines in the very near future. Kaylee Calloway, everybody. Yeah, round of applause. Stick around, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we are on location at George's Majestic Lounge featuring Smokey and the Mirror thanks to our partnership with Red Barn Studio Live Sessions.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, there ain't no grave that can hold my body down. There ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look across the river, what do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming back for me. 'Cause there ain't no grave that can hold my body down. There ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Well, look over yonder, Gabriel. Put your foot on the land and see. Now don't you blow your trumpet till you hear from me. 'Cause there ain't no grave that can hold my body down. There ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look way down the river, you see people all dressed in white. I know those are God's people, 'cause I've seen them a doing right. Oh, there ain't no grave that can hold their body down. There ain't no grave that can hold their body down. Oh, meet me, Jesus, meet me in the middle of the air. Oh, if these wings will carry me, I won't need another pen. 'Cause there ain't no grave that can hold my body down. There ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Oh, there ain't no grave that can hold my body down. There ain't no grave that can hold my body down.
We'll be done in un momento. Yeah.
Oh, Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We're so glad to be joined in the studio now with Jenica, Ryan Schwartzman. They've come in from Hollywood to talk to us about a new film that's going to be taking place here in Northwest Arkansas.
Correct.
And the name of the film is eluding me right now.
I wrote it down before we came.
Was it?
It's right.
Oh, yes.
Parker's Anchor.
Oh, it's Parker's Anchor.
Yes.
I see what you've done there. Clever. So we're going to talk about that maybe in just a minute. But I wanted to take our viewers just back for a moment to a few years ago. You guys came out here to our local film festival, Offshoot Film Fest, and that's where I met you, and then later you followed.
Correct.
And then because of that, I remember you've made a couple of films and done a couple of things here in Northwest Arkansas. So talk to us kind of about that process.
Yes, back in 2011, we had a couple shorts. We wanted to get to know the film community in Northwest Arkansas, planning on maybe shooting a feature here. And we came to Offshoot with 2 shorts, an animated and live action. And once we met people and realized it was amazing and all the people are fantastic, we decided to bring a feature here in 2012. And then we did again in the winter of January of 2013.
Yep.
Right? What year is it?
Right now it's 15.
Okay, yes. 2014, that January, we brought a film. And the first film was Gordon Family Tree, which took place all over the country and drove through Fayetteville, Arkansas. But we filmed the entire thing in Fayetteville, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Omaha, everything. We matched for the city.
So all of the different cities that the film says you are in, you're actually mainly in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Yes, there's so many beautiful, interesting places here, and Winslow and West Fork and Rogers. There were just so many different types of businesses and houses that we were able to fake everything here. And we wanted to film here. It's just a different feeling, and it's very community oriented, and we felt like family, and it was a wonderful experience.
Talk to me about the differences. Maybe Ryan, you can chime in too on this, like the differences between filming something in California and filming something in Arkansas.
There's a lot. I mean, filming here, the community fully embraces you, whereas in Los Angeles, they're used to making money off of everything. So it's not as much the excitement about filming in Los Angeles and California as here. It's great if we can give back to the community as well, but here people want to be involved in any way that they can.
Yeah, people get excited out of their minds about, like, we're filming a feature film in my hometown, you know?
Yeah.
And our director really liked it here, thought it was beautiful, although they had some adjusting growing pains coming here.
Well, they're all California people. They're Southern California born and raised. And the first trip we came for Gordon Family Tree, we came in the fall, and Arkansas has bugs. It's just how it is. And one of our guys, our crew members, was staying in a guest house in the country in Winslow and came up to me at one point and said, "Okay, do you guys have any bug spray?" And I said, "Sure, like just to spray, are you getting bit?" He said, "No, like to spray the house. There are bugs everywhere." So he wanted like Raid to go over the entire house to get rid of every bug he saw. Yeah, they don't understand, because in Los Angeles, there's no bugs.
Rebecca, do you have trouble with bugs?
Oh my gosh, yes, they're horrible. I can imagine somebody coming from LA and getting like trigger bites, and they're like going to the ER, like, what's happening?
Yes.
It's all around my underwear.
And at the ER, they would be like, well, there's chiggers, and they would be like, what is a chigger? Yeah.
We don't have bugs, and we don't have weather. That's another thing that's hard to adjust to.
Because you would have to adjust your shoot schedule, right? Depending on the weather.
Correct.
Yeah. And you guys, so you alluded to a couple of films, an animated and a live action film that you were in a few years ago, submitted to the film festival. What was that like? Was that the first time you guys had worked together? Have you worked together before? Tell me about those.
Well, we're married, so thank you. Yep. And we show it. We wear rings.
Still married.
Still happening. It's still happening.
Yeah, right now.
And you wear matching clothes.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah.
Keeping the
it's
magic
a dead
alive.
giveaway.
So we had. Before the short films, we had worked on a couple smaller things together, but this was the first thing that we produced and worked acting together side by side the whole time. And
do any makeout scene?
In that film, we did not.
Behind the scenes, a lot of making out.
Yes,
but
for motivation.
Not on camera.
For motivation.
Yeah,
Yes.
to gross people out, really.
I'm a little grossed out right now.
Just
You're wearing
talking about
matching
it.
T-shirts.
Yes,
Yes.
you're welcome.
You cry. You're like, okay, guys, make you cry.
Yes.
And I grew up here in Fayetteville, and then when we learned about the festival, we wanted to make sure to come here. And so we submitted the short film because that was what we had that we were very proud of, the only thing we had that was finished. And then we've come back every single year because it's great. We love it here.
Yeah. Well, are you guys cool to stick around and chat with us a little bit after this break? Is that cool with you?
Of course.
And I think in this break we actually have the film Bedheads, right?
Yes.
It's called that our viewers at home are going to be treated to Bedheads with Ryan and Jenica Schwartzman. Stick around. We'll be right back after this, everybody.
What are you doing, Brandon?
My war dance.
That's not a war dance. War dances are from the Indians. This is a mummy thing.
Mummies are dead people, sissy. They can't dance.
Yeah, I know, they come to life. Duh, that's what all the bandages are for. So why are you doing a war dance?
It's hoodoo.
What?
Hoodoo. It's like voodoo, only...
Only what?
Only it's more who.
Okay, you're totally not making any sense.
Okay, so I do my war dance. And then it brings the hoodoo. And I send it out over the airwaves. And tomorrow, when I go into work, I have total power over Leonard Hammock Turtle.
Who?
Leonard Hammock Turtle, the stupid new assistant manager.
There's someone named Leonard Hammock Turtle?
Yeah.
No way, someone's named Hammock Turtle.
Well, it's something like that.
Okay. So why are you doing a hoodoo war dance against Hammock Turtle? And I know that's not his real name.
Because put me back on fries.
He put you back on fries?
Yeah. Can you believe it? I did fries for a year. And then I got moved to a grill 2 weeks ago. I was a grill man. Now I'm back on fries.
Well, so what? It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is, sissy. Fries suck. Not even food. They're like little sticks.
Well, fries are too food. They're French. French fries. Get it?
No, I don't get it. What does French even mean?
It's a country.
Yeah, the country of French. And what, they just sit around eating fries?
No. Well, they sit around going, oui, oui. Ooh la la. Oui, oui.
What are you doing? You look like a duck.
Shut up, Brandon. I do not look like a duck. And for your information, ducks go quack quack. Okay, so what are you gonna do when you have total power over Turtle Man?
What do you think? I'm gonna make him take me off fries. And then... Turtle Man! That's That's a great superhero.
Turtle Man? What, he's like the world's slowest man? Bad guys would just catch him and beat him up.
No, he has a shell.
A shell?
Yeah, it's like a super shell that's really strong, so not even atomic bombs can blow up. Oh! He has turtle vision.
What's turtle vision?
He can see things that only turtles can see.
What can turtles see?
I don't know. Oh, maybe they can see whenever there's a crime.
Well, so what if they do? It would take him like a week to get there.
No, he has a car. Turtle car.
So would he still be your boss?
What? Would who still be my boss?
Mr. Turtle Man.
What are you talking about? My boss at work?
Yeah, Turtle Man.
My boss at work is Leonard Hammock Turtle. Turtle Man is a superhero.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be the same guy. What does that have to do with fries?
Nothing! It's a comic book idea. Turtle Man! Are you not even listening to me?
Well, I think you lost me with the turtle car. Turtles are really small. They can't drive cars.
Oh, Turtle Man. He's a man.
How did he get to be a turtle?
He's from another planet, like, turtle world.
There's no such world.
There could be. It's a comic book.
Well, I'm not reading it.
Why not?
I hate turtles.
Good night, Sissy.
Brandon?
Huh?
Is there a turtle girl? 'Cause I'd read that.
Turtles from another world.
Turtle and his turtle girl.
They've got really strong shells.
And they send bad guys to jails.
That was really funny.
No, it's totally, it was good.
Thank you.
Do you, welcome back everybody. Do you remember filming that? I mean, it wasn't that long ago, right?
Yes.
What was that experience like?
I remember filming it. It was in our bedroom. And
that was literally your bedroom that we see
in our bedroom.
Okay.
And it was the second in a trilogy of shorts written by Scott and Palomero that was about this couple, this interesting, not so bright, fun couple.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing the dance. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a.
It was that.
Yes, it was, and it wasn't. It was just in the moment. Just okay. So the director said, I don't know, just do something.
Yeah.
So that's what we did, and it worked out great.
Perfect.
It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were telling me earlier about auditioning for things out in California and about social media and how important that is. So.
Bryce, I think I found you on Instagram. Is this you with the Ronald McDonald head?
Oh, yeah, like the high five, I think. Yeah.
You have a Ronald McDonald face?
Well, we're pretty tight, me and Ronald.
You and Ron.
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah, you call him Ron. I call him Ron too.
Yeah.
He got me a few burgers back in the day.
Yeah.
So
called him Ronnie a couple times. Didn't go over so well.
No.
Got the red nose.
Got the red nose.
Right.
So you were auditioning, and you're just so upset at these lame jokes that are spinning around the studio right now, aren't you?
Yes.
I can tell. Okay, great.
Yes, that is him on Instagram. He uses it about 2% of the time compared to how much I use it.
Donuts.
Yeah, we're very
with what
busy
you
in LA.
like.
Lots of auditioning,
Yeah.
production work.
Yeah.
We have a new baby.
Donut picture.
Play with our child and go out for donuts, whatever.
So a casting director was like, you're not on social media enough, is that right?
Yes, I was at a workshop with a casting director, and they were explaining that in the future, not happening now, in the future, it will be in contracts for principal actors to have to live tweet and be a part of Instagram and really promote shows, because we're having to compete with multiple different types of platforms that
Right.
are equally, if not more popular in a lot of ways. And marketing budgets are going down, and star power is going up on social media. And so we're trying to get more involved and do everything we can to support local community as we film here, because doing films and social media together, it's a great way to connect with your right fans, not just anyone, but people who are genuinely interested in what you do.
Absolutely.
And connecting. And I had somebody just yesterday ask me out for coffee that we met on Twitter, because she and I are both moms and producers, and we live close to each other, and it's a great place.
Nice. And so talking about local community and supporting local community, here you are, Parker's Anchor, feature film coming to Northwest Arkansas. What can you let us know about that?
We're going to be shooting in January of 2016, first 2 weeks of January. We're very excited to come back again. We're just bringing, I believe, 4 people from Los Angeles, 4 key crew members, our director and our DP that we've worked with. And then aside from that, we're trying to use as many local people, talent, actors, crew members as we can. Are you, yeah, okay, yeah. We'll tweet me. Yeah. And Jenica can tell you what it's about. She's going to be playing the lead, because the last film we shot, Gordon Family Tree, was written for me to play the lead, and then this time we wrote it specifically for Jenica to, yeah, we take turns. Yeah.
Keeping the magic alive. It's a film about a woman who started her life with her husband in the big city in Los Angeles, and they're very happy, and they want to start a family. It's very important to her, and they find out that she's infertile, unable to have children. There's a lot of infertility awareness in this film, and it's about the aftermath of what do you do starting over in your 30s. It's cross-gender. Everybody can relate to that, starting over when you don't know what you're going to do next with your life, learning how to cope with betrayal and loss. And it's a very unique family film because it's not for all ages family, but it is about how we put families together from different pieces all over the world and make up our hearts and our people of people we meet along the way that support you and help you grow. And it's always an exciting journey if it's not your plan. So it's really about that.
So it's a dark comedy.
Dark
Is that what I'm
comedy,
taking? Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
We're not using any
Horror.
lights.
And no lights.
Yeah, no
Totally.
lighting.
It might just look black. When you
Yes.
watch the screen, you might not see anything.
But you'll hear it.
You'll hear it.
Makeup, budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
And did you guys write that? Just curious.
We did.
We wrote it. It was inspired by an adoption close to our family because, spoiler, there's a little bit of adoption awareness in there as well.
Okay.
And a lot of people that we've gathered in our family and our life that helped us, inspired us to write it, and starring in it and producing it and raising finances for it. And so we've got this entire year where we're being very public with pre-production and getting to know people and sponsoring, and because it is genuinely a community effort to get films made and films that we're proud of, that we can show here. We did a big red carpet with Gordon Family Tree in May of 2013, and it was very exciting, and we can't wait to get to that part again, where we get to share with the community what we were able to put together, the art.
But you have to shoot the movie first.
I know, that's the big deal.
Man.
Is there a way to just like throw red carpet parties?
Yes.
All that in between stuff.
Yeah, forget it.
Flyers.
We'll just do that here.
So if our viewers want to find out more about Parker's Anchor, how can they find out more?
They can go to Facebook. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, is this one of those weird social media things from California?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay.
Brand new Facebook. Parker's Anchor is on, Parker's Anchor is on that. Her name is Crystal Parker in the film. And we're on Twitter, everything. Just anywhere that you throw rocks, you'll hear about us.
Okay, love it.
There's skip rocks. Is that what you do here?
Yes, you skip rocks.
Okay.
Do you just throw rocks in a lake in California? Is that
We don't have lakes. We're out
Oh
of
my gosh,
water.
crazy. It's crazy. We're getting a picture made right now so we can put it on our social media from Rebecca.
I'll tell you while she's taking the
No,
picture,
she
talking
blew
about
it.
throwing rocks in lakes, another fun California thing. I went with a friend who grew up in Oakland, Northern California, never been outside of California, and I went somewhere and skipped rocks, and he just about lost his mind. Said, "You know how to skip rocks?" So,
Look at that, a skill that we learn right here in Arkansas that blows people's minds.
people don't even know that it exists.
Yeah, Ryan and Jenica Schwartzman, everybody, blowing people's minds all over the world. We're so thankful to have you here as guests, everybody. Big round of applause for Ryan and Jenica for joining us. Yes, thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you. And folks, stick around. Right after this, we're going to check in with our chef, Matthew Cooper. Super and see what's happening with his food. So stick around. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, Smokey in the Mirror.
They raised God in Martyr Town. The world was watching, they passed his body around. Lover of light, reverent place, dumpster tyrants versus saintly grace. Steel prayer sins into harmony's night. The Ocotillo blooms by the master's light. Living stone, desert floor, burn it down and let it rise once more. The streets are flooded, Cherokee red. What went wrong was something we said. Mystic mother still carries a flame, but they're coming for her now just the same. High on dreams, breaking ground, nothing's ever gonna bring us down. Our cathedrals are all prickly thorns. We greet the muse like a stranger in war. I will follow you to the temple's gate, throw my caution in the offering plate. Fear in your heart is where passion grows. There will bloom a priestly desert rose. The streets are flooded, Cherokee red. What went wrong was it something we said? Mystic mother still carries a flame, but they're coming for her now just the same. Streets are flooded, Cherokee red. What went wrong was it something we said? Mystic mother still carries a flame, but they're coming for her now just the same.
That was good. All right. That's a take for me. Feels good.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're so glad you were here. The Schwartzmans were here. They're tweeting. They're busy live tweeting what's happening in the studio right now. So thankful to have them here from Hollywood, California. Rebecca Champagne. Kaylee Calloway was here to play her guitar. Smokey in the Mirror, our musical guest for today. And we've got some wonderful food here. Band, I'm sorry, but you'll have to wait just a minute while we get to partake of this lovely food. Take us out. Good to see you, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Later.
I'm coming out the other side. I'm coming out the other side. I'm coming out the other side. I'm coming
that you're doing it on purpose. Sing like you're singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Nah, nah.